Hey guys, thanks for joining me today on your mat. Today I'm going to read out of Luke 6, verse 45 in the ESV version. The good person out of the good treasure of his heart produces good, and the evil person out of his evil treasure produces evil. For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. Ask yourself this question today. What do you want your life to produce? We all produce something with our lives, and it either points people to the Lord or distracts them and leads them away. How do you want your life to be remembered? What kind of impact do you want your life to make? The only way we can produce anything good is to fill our hearts with things of God. When we give God our hearts, He cleanses us and fills us with good things, and it becomes the overflow of our lives. So today, while you're on your mat, I invite you to just think on this question. What things do you have stored up in your heart? What do you want your life to produce? And right now, what is it producing? What kinds of things do you talk about, or what do your actions show about your life? So go ahead and grab your mat and your water, and let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to get started today with the knees together, sitting back onto the heels. Inhale, reach the fingertips high, and exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips, and open up the chest, reaching through the knuckles, bringing the wrists together. Inhale, maybe even release that forehead back, opening up through the front of the body. Exhale, open mouth. And let's take the hands to the right side, and the head drops to the right, opening up the left side of the neck. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Great job. One more deep breath here in this stretch. And exhale, bring the head back to center, hands to the left, and the head falls to the left, opening up the right side of the neck. Inhale and exhale, release the shoulders down and away from the ears. One more deep breath in. And exhale, come back to center, reach the fingers in front, interlace the fingers with the palms pressing forward. And let's drop the chin down into the chest and begin to take some neck rolls to the right. This time slowly opening each side of the neck, taking slow movements. Inhale. And exhale, reverse the rolls, go the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale, great job. Come back to center, release the hands down, and we're going to find a hero's pose. So the feet come out beside the hips, letting the hips come all the way down onto the mat. Grab onto the feet, and maybe you stay sitting tall, or slowly begin to lean back onto the elbows or all the way down onto the back. Close the eyes and take some deep breaths here in your hero's posture. If this ever becomes too much on the knees, feel free to come back out of this posture. But we're opening up through the legs, through the chest, and building some strength in the knees. Inhale and exhale. Great job. One more deep breath here in this posture. And exhale, slowly come back up if you were laying back in this pose. Bring the heels back together, and we're going to release the fingertips forward, coming down into a child's pose. extending those fingertips forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly roll up into a cow pose. So dropping the chest down, lifting the gaze and tailbone high. And we're going to flow this out 2 more times. Exhale, come down into child's pose. And inhale, back into your cow. 1 more time. Exhale, bring it back down into child's. And inhale into your cow pose. Exhale, tuck the toes and slowly lift the hips high, coming into a downward facing dog. Begin to walk out the legs, opening up each side, slowly finding some movement here in this posture. Inhale in your downward facing dog, and exhale, drop the hips down into a plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, taking a vinyasa flow. Inhale the right toes high for 3-legged dog. And exhale, bend the knee and stack the hips on top of each other. Making sure you have equal weight in the hands, just using the hips to twist here and open up. Inhale. And exhale, extend the toes back up, and we're going to take a little bit of a flow. So inhaling in your 3-legged dog, and then exhale, bring that right knee over to the left side, reach the left fingertips forward, coming into a variation of side plank. And then exhale, plant that left hand back down and come into your 3-legged dog. We're going to take this 3 more times, taking it slow and really using the core and the arms and the legs. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And exhale, bend the knee, reach the left fingertips forward. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. And exhale, reach it forward. Great job. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, reach forward. Inhale, come back into your 3-legged dog. And exhale, step that right foot all the way across to the left side, coming into star pose. Shining the chest high and reaching through those left fingertips. Take a deep inhale through the nose, engaging that core. And exhale, gently plant that left hand back into the mat and come into your 3-legged dog. Inhale, reaching the right toes high. And exhale, bend the knee and step the foot in between the hands, rise up for crescent lunge. Inhale, reaching the fingertips. Exhale, sinking low with the hips. 1 more deep breath here in your high crescent lunge. And exhale, bring all of the weight into that right foot and slowly lean forward into Warrior 3, either reaching forward with the fingertips or bringing them all the way back. Finding balance in that right foot. Maybe there's a little bit of wobbling today. That's okay. Just make your way back into your Warrior 3. Inhale. And exhale, plant the left hand down onto the mat. Bend the knees and grab the left toe with the right hand. And we're going to slowly extend that foot to the right side, coming into baby grasshopper. So really sinking the hips low. Maybe it feels good to hold on to that left shin instead of the toes. But find your version of this posture. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Great job. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly straighten that right leg. Plant the right fingertips into the mat and open up the hips to the left for half moon. Reaching the left toes back. And the left fingertips reaching high. Inhale. And exhale. Great job stacking through those hips. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale. Swing the left hand down, square off the hips, and take a standing split pose. reaching through the left toes and pulling the chest in towards the leg. Inhale and exhale, release that left foot down, come into your forward fold. Maybe grabbing onto the legs or the ankles or the toes and pulling yourself a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach high all the way into your extended mountain, and exhale, hands to heart center. Bring the weight into the left foot, and let's take a tree pose. So the right foot is either planted under or above that knee. Hands coming to heart, or slowly lifting all the way tall in your tree. Inhale and exhale, hands come back to heart center. Reach the right toes forward, extending through that leg, and slowly bend the left knee, releasing the hips all the way down while keeping the foot lifted, taking a pistol squat. And plant the hips down, come into your boat posture. So leaning back slightly, fingertips reach forward, and the shins are parallel to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you stay in boat or you extend those legs for canoe pose. 2 more deep breaths as we hold. Inhale, great job engaging the core muscles. Open mouth, exhale it out. 1 more deep breath in, you got it. And exhale, release the left foot down, pull the right leg in towards the body, and slowly lay down on the back, continuing to pull the right leg in close. Keep the left foot planted into the mat, release the hands down beside the body, lift the hips, and come into a one-legged bridge. Reaching the right toes high. Inhale and exhale, and we're going to begin to take some one-legged bridge lifts. So release the hips down and up for 1, taking this 8 times. Down and lift for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job holding here in your lift. Inhale and exhale, slowly release the hips down, extend the left leg and pull both legs in towards the body, giving them a tight hug. Inhale and exhale, roll the body using your momentum to come all the way into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, step or hop back into plank and take a vinyasa flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. We're going to take that same flow on the other side. Inhale, the left toes high. And exhale, bend the knee and stack the hips on top of each other. Take a deep breath into this side. Exhale it out. Great job. Extend those left toes back up. And we're going to take our flow into the variation side plank. So inhale in 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, turn the hips, and reach the right fingertips forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And exhale, reach forward. Taking it slow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And exhale, bend the knee and reach. Last one, inhale, reach the toes high. And exhale into your side plank. Inhale back into 3-legged dog. And exhale, step that left foot underneath the body to the opposite side and take your star pose. Opening up through the chest, reaching through the right fingertips. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, gently release that right hand down. Come back into your 3-legged dog. Inhale, reaching through the toes. And exhale, step through, rise up into your high crescent lunge. Squaring off through the hips and the shoulders. Reaching the hips low. fingertips extended. Inhale and exhale, taking that deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lift the right toes and come into your warrior three, bringing all of the weight into the left foot. Maybe reaching forward or reaching the fingertips back. Inhale and exhale, plant the right hand, slowly bend the knees and grab the right toe with the left hand, extending the foot into baby grasshopper on the opposite side. Again, maybe just grabbing onto that right shin if that feels better in this pose. Inhale and exhale. Great job. One more deep breath in. And exhale, extend through the left leg, open up the hips towards the right, plant the left fingertips, and open up into your half moon on the opposite side. Inhale, reaching tall with the right fingers. Open mouth, exhale it out. Stacking those hips, one more deep breath in. And exhale, swing the right hand down, square off the hips, and come into your standing split. Pulling the chest in towards the body and reaching high through the toes. Inhale. And exhale, step the top foot down and come into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, slowly rise up for extended mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center, bring the weight into the right foot and take your tree pose on the other side. Left foot coming into the shin or the thigh. Knee pointed out towards the side, hands to heart, or maybe reaching high with the fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center, release the left toes forward, reach forward with the fingertips and slowly come down into your pistol squat, releasing the hips all the way down onto the mat, lean back and find your boat pose. Again, we're going to hold here for 3 breaths, so maybe you stay in boat or extend the legs into canoe. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Inhale, holding. Open mouth, exhale it out. Breath is so important as we take our power flow. Inhale one last time. And exhale, release the right foot down, pull that left leg in towards the body, and slowly lay down onto the back, continuing to pull the leg into the chest. Keep the right foot planted into the mat. Release the hands down onto the mat, and let's reach the hips high into a one-legged bridge. Inhale, and exhale, release the hips down and up for 1, taking 8 of these lifts. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the breath. 6, 7, and 8. Great job holding here in your bridge for 1 more breath. Exhale it out and release the hips down, pulling both legs in towards the body. Give them a tight hug. Inhale and exhale. Use the body to roll up into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step or hop into plank. Take a vinyasa flow. Great job, moving slowly, ending in your downward facing dog. Inhale the right toes high, and exhale, step the foot in between the hands, rise up for warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm, and exhale, take it back for peaceful warrior. Inhale, extending through the body, and exhale back into warrior 2. Inhale, reach the fingertips high, turn the right toes in, and exhale, fold all the way down into wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold down, bending through the right knee, find a flying monkey posture. on the right side. Left toes are reaching high. Maybe you bring the hands to heart center, or maybe take a bind in this posture, holding hands behind the back. Close the eyes and breathe here. Inhale. And exhale it out. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release the hands if they were in a bind. Turn the hips back to the front, framing that right foot with the hands. And then bring that right foot over to the left hand and come into a pigeon posture, releasing the back knee and toes down. Inhale, open up the chest in your pigeon. And exhale, slowly come down all the way into sleeping pigeon pose. Close the eyes. Take a moment to slow down the body, slow down the breath, and breathe into this right hip. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, plant the hands under the shoulders, lift the chest away from the leg, and come back into your downward facing dog, lifting through the hips, reaching the heels down towards the mat. Inhale the left toes high for three-legged dog. And exhale, step the foot in front, rise up for warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, and take it back with your exhale into peaceful warrior. Inhale, opening up the chest, and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach the fingertips high, turn the left toes in, and exhale, fold down into wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold down and bend that left knee, coming into your flying monkey on the opposite side. Hands coming to heart center, right toes reaching high. And take a moment here to breathe into this posture, maybe taking a bind, bringing the hands behind the back if that feels good and if it's accessible today. Inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Great job releasing those hands. Turn the hips towards the left. Plant the hands beside the foot. And then come down into your pigeon pose on the opposite side. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, fold down, coming into your sleeping pigeon posture. Close the eyes and take a moment here to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Great job. Plant the hands under the shoulders, lift the chest away from the leg, and swing the right toes around. Plant the feet in the mat in front of you and give those knees a tight hug. Sitting up tall, reach the fingertips back. And then arching through the spine, reach forward and slowly release the back all the way down onto the mat. Pulling the knees back into the chest, maybe rocking out from side to side. And then planting the soles of the feet into the mat, arms coming out to a T, and slowly take some windshield wipers. Releasing the knees from one side to the other, taking it slow. Moving gently. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, we're going to come into our final resting posture, into Shavasana, closing the eyes and focusing in on the breath. And while we're here, I'm going to leave you with 3 questions to take some time and meditate on today, spend time in prayer or journaling these out. What kinds of things do you want your life to produce? What kind of treasures do you feel that you have stored up in your heart based on the words that come out of your mouth? How can you invite Jesus into your heart today to get rid of anything that is not of Him, to store up things of God in your heart so that your life might reflect it? Jesus, I pray today that we would desire and long to be more and more like You, that our life would produce the kind of love that You desire. God, would You come and meet us where we are today and reveal any places in our heart that we have stored up things that are not of You? And would You help us to walk this out with You today, Jesus? Give us desires for the things that You desire. Give us Your eyes for the people around us. And give us Your heart, Lord. And let our lives produce something good for You, Jesus. We love You. We give You everything. It's in Your name that we pray. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me today on your mat, for moving and breathing with me. And I look forward to seeing you next time.